Yeah, good morning. Our host is Poland today, but I hope they will come in soon. So maybe we'll just wait 1, 2 minutes more. I'm trying to call them. Yeah, I don't know what is happening with them. So I think we'll start and then we'll see if they join or not. So let me start with a prayer. Good morning, our beloved Heavenly Parent and our beloved true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind. We greet you this morning, and we are so grateful that we can come together in this very special time. We really want to send our heart, our greetings to our beloved two parents. We are so moved about what is happening to our two mother. She's really trying her absolute best to lead us and to really inspire us. We are so grateful that she has sent so many wonderful UPA missionaries to our nations who really give hope and who really share also deeply their heart about how they feel about True Mother. We could experience that this last weekend. We also thank you that we can reach out to friends, to other ministers, to young people, and we want to really try our best to improve that so that our movement again has really some effect on our communities, our cities, societies. We greet you this morning, our beloved Heavenly Parent, and we will try our best to make this week a week which will bring joy to you, which will praise you, which will show our heart love for you. Thank you so much for each and everyone who joined this morning, and please may you inspire each and every one of them. I offer this prayer in my name from a Central Blessed Family Schmidt Aju. So, still, I don't see any of our Polish brothers. They might have a problem with internet because last night they actually, were going to send. So I will just have a text now from our true mother. I'm sorry, I think our brothers and sisters in the Ukraine, I couldn't send that text so quick. And I don't have a song. What?
Maybe they have a text from Poland.
Oh, they have a text already from Poland?
Dieter, there's a message to say we have a song from the technical person.
Oh, then why don't you play that song first? Good. Can you play it?
Inaimo 왕엄마 사랑합니다. 감사합니다. 차렷 경례. 바로
Okay,
So,
thank you very much. Yeah, they have selected a text, but I'm not able to quickly find that text. Do you?
wie Anna.
Yeah, but she says she cannot open it. Does our technician have the text already? Wow, wonderful. So, okay. So I think I can start reading, and maybe then after I start reading, and then I would like maybe to help me somebody. Good. So when forces opened the prison gate, 14th of October, 1950, this of course fits very well for today. The Korean War had begun while I was in prison in Hungnam. 3 days after it started, the South Korean military handed over the capital of Seoul and retreated farther south. Then 16 nations, with the United States in the lead, formed the United Nations force and intervened in the Korean War. US forces landed at Incheon and pushed towards Wonsan, a major industrial city in North Korea. It was only natural for Hungnam prison to be a target for the US aerial bombing operations. When the bombing began, the prison guards would leave the prisoners and go into bomb shelters. They weren't concerned whether we lived or died. One day Jesus appeared right before me with a tearful face. This gave me a strong premonition, so I shouted, "Everyone stay within 12 meters from me." Soon after that, a huge bomb exploded just 12 meters from where I stood. The prisoners who had stayed close to me survived. As the bombing became more intense, guards began executing prisoners. They called out the prisoners' numbers and told them to come with 3 days' food, rations, and a shovel. The prisoners assumed they were being moved to another prison, but in reality, they were marched into the mountains, made to dig a hole, and then buried there. Prisoners 106, as a peace-loving global citizen, were being called out in the order of the length of their sentences, with those with the longest sentences being called first. I realized that my turn would come the next day. The night before my scheduled execution, the bombs fell like rain in the monsoon season. It was October 13, 1950, and the US forces, having succeeded in the Incheon landing, had come up the peninsula to take Pyongyang and were now pressing against Hungnam. The US military attacked Hungnam with full force that night with B-29 bombers in the lead. The bombing was so intense that it seemed all of Hungnam had been turned into a sea of fire. The high walls around the prison began to fall, and the guards ran for their lives. Finally, the gate of the prison that had kept us in that place opened. At around 2 o'clock in the morning on the next day, I walked calmly out of Hungnam prison with dignity. And this is from the 2,075 and 6,000 couples gaining a global foothold, as there was the blessing at exactly today, 1982. In view of God's providence, the 6,000 couples blessing ceremony was an event by which we reached the conclusive end of a phase of history. If the Unification Church, which started in Korea, had remained in Korea, it would not have any influence on the world, much less would it have achieved this result. Gathering the hearts of people from across the globe for our movement for global expansion, by which we spread out to the international stage, the blessing was a good way for us to rally the heart of all the people in the world. People from 85 nations participated in the event. Not only people of the free world, but also people of the communist world participated, and this is truly historic. From a spiritual point of view, the ceremony itself was an occasion for innumerable ancestors from the spirit world. No. During the course of the providence, there have been many blessed works that we can be proud of. But this was the first time in the history of God's providence that the entire spirit world came together on an international platform. And at that moment, when young people from 85 nations from across the world received the blessing, both the spiritual environment and the couples themselves focused their attention on a single point transcending nations. There has never been a time in history where the focal point of the spirit world and the earthly world have been aligned like this, and there never will be again. It was a joyful occasion that transcended both worlds. This is why, from God's point of view, it is something to be proud of. Yeah, I guess this, oh no, it goes on. The people who participated in the 6,000 couples blessing came from the world over. By this event, the races are being bound together, and both vertical history and horizontal history are being turned upside down. The upper and lower in history are completely reversed, and East and West are interchanged. Thus, all historical currents are changing. The tides are shifting. The ideal of the family is achieved based on love. And through this blessing, the incoming tide of love has started to flow from God's side for the first time in world history. Finally, rejuvenated love will come to the planet Earth. This is coming about through the 6,000 couples blessing. The number 6 is Satan's number, and the 6,000 couples can destroy Satan's realm from the inside. Flying the 6,000 couples flag of love will bring Satan's world to a complete end. Yeah, thank you. Wow. First, congratulations to all the wonderful couples who were blessed today. This is now 42 years ago, right? So is there a couple who was
Yeah,
there?
hello, Tita. Hello, Tita.
Oh, you're there suddenly.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. We just didn't, it did not
Okay,
hear
it's okay.
well.
We are happy you're
Okay.
here. So we read everything and prayed, so now you can give a comment.
Yes, thank you very much. Sorry, brothers and sisters, that it happened. It never happened before for me. And sorry. So anyway, to thank you for your reading, and also thank you that you started. I'm so again sorry. And today we have invited a sister, Jo Fiore. She is the National Messiah from Poland. And Jo was also blessed with Antonio Fiore in October 1982. And she will give us her small testimony or what she wants, reflection about that. So I would like to invite Jo Fiore. Please, Jo.
Good morning, brothers and sisters. Can you hear me? I was barely just 3 years in the church. And to be honest, I was not fully prepared to make such an important decision in my life at that point. Anyway, since I was already 26 years old, I was encouraged by my leader to participate in this matching ceremony in Korea. I joined the church actually in England in 1979. And at that time in the center, there were a few blessed members. And all the time, I could hear brothers and sisters speaking about preparing for the blessing. But I didn't really understood what it was all about. But I knew that it was something very important because it is, to fulfill the second blessing. So when we went, we were just a very small group from Malaysia, maybe 5 sisters and maybe a few brothers, maybe 4 or 5 brothers as well. So when we went to Korea, we had, how should I say, we didn't really know what to expect. We were very excited, but there were nobody to kind of prepare us for what was going to happen. Anyway, I was matched on the 10th of October at the Little Angel School. It was, of course, a very unique experience, seeing True Father with thousands of brothers and sisters sitting on either side of the room. But Father, I remember Father was walking up and down the hall, and then he picked one brother and brought him to me. And then he looked at me, and then he thought, maybe not. And he put the brother back, and he asked me to step back. So that was the first feeling of meeting True Father and seeing him look at each other in the eye. It looked like he didn't see me, but he was looking into, something behind me. So I guess Father was looking at the spiritual. Anyway, I was matched to Antonio at that time, and he said to me, the first thing he said to me, I don't speak English. Okay, fine. So we went around looking for an interpreter. It so happened that we found his national leader at that time, and it was Franco Ravalioli. And he said, I will translate for you. I'll translate for you. So we went into the discussion room, and we had a small exchange of introduction. And okay, after that, we went in and bowed to parents and left. That very same night, I had a dream. And in that dream, Reverend Rainer Vincent appeared to me. I joined in the German region, so I saw Reverend Vincent every now and then, so I kind of knew him. He came to me in the dream in a very excited manner and spoke in a very urgent voice. He said, Chu, quick, get into the matching room. I was wondering what for. I'm already matched. And he said, Father said that you need to go in and, you need to be rematched because he gave you the wrong partner. It's the wrong match. I was shocked at that time. Wrong? What is this, But somehow I was confused all of a sudden. And I was thinking what to do. And then Antonio said to me, I don't know, he didn't speak English, but in the dream he spoke English. And he said, if you really want to go back in to be rematched, I won't stop you. But he looked very sad. So I made up my mind at that moment. I said to Reverend Vincent, I said, I will not go back. Whether it is the right match or wrong match, I accept. If True Father made a mistake in the first match, I can never be sure that the second match is the right one. If he make a mistake the first time, then there's no guarantee that he will not make a mistake again. So I said, whether it's the right match or the wrong match, I accept this match and I'm not going in again. And then Antonio, he just looked at me, gave me a hug and burst into tears. And when I woke up from the dream, I was thinking about it for a long time. And I felt very strongly that it was my ancestors. I'm from Malaysia, but I'm from a Chinese origin. So my father came from China to Malaysia. And I felt so strongly that my ancestors didn't want this match. Yeah, because I felt that in the past, in the history of, Italy and China, there was some conflict. A lot of there were missionaries from Italy who went to China in the past, and maybe they did something wrong to my ancestors, whatever. So they were very resentful, and they didn't want this match at all. So they were trying to cast doubts in my mind that not this person, not this person. And anyway, I didn't tell Antonio about this for a long time. Anyway, in the as the years went by, I could feel that the ancestors, these troublesome ancestors, they were not happy with the blessing, and they tried many times later to break my trust in Antonio, and put in many different situations where I could have given up. So I felt that many brothers and sisters, they said that they follow their dreams. They dream of being matched to this person or that person. But for me, I felt that sometimes dreams can be misleading. Yeah, and maybe it's I felt that I should follow my heart and not follow whatever dreams came to, and cause doubts about Father. So I am really very grateful for the match that Father gave me. Antonio is now in the spirit world. He's been there already 5 years almost, but I wouldn't exchange him for the world. I was so grateful to Father, because through him I learned a lot. He taught me a lot without words. And this is what I would like to share today. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much, Chu, for your sharing, for your deep sharing, and a very good example for matching. And now, brothers and sisters, we will pray together, and at the end, my husband will close with a prayer. Yes, so please stay muted.
Maybe mi scelta, ma va il tempo.
Please join me in prayer, brothers and sisters. Dear Heavenly Parents, dear true parents, we thank you for this new day and this new week we can begin together with you. We are very grateful that we can live in this time when you gave us the true parents who came in the end of history of suffering to this world and opened a completely new age, especially now in this time, in this golden age of true mother being on earth, the only begotten daughter of God, who opened the era of Johnny Cook, the era which goes far beyond the era of restoration. And we are sorry that still many things we cannot understand and that we make many mistakes. We are so sorry about this. But we also want to really declare our determination that we want to fulfill your will in this world, that we want to go out and find your children and bring them to you, as you have so much desire to be with your children, Heavenly Parent, and really save everyone. As we coming close to the day of the entrance to this holy sanctum, we really want to prepare ourselves for this great day of a beginning of a new age of your presence in this world. We really want to invest ourselves in these coming days and coming weeks to prepare ourselves and to bring you the offering and to bring you the gift of your children coming back to you. We want to invite you for this week with a grateful heart as brothers and sisters centered on our true mother, and want to offer you this prayer in all our names, and my name is a member of a blessed central family, Christoph Kral, Joe.
Yeah, thank you very much, Christoph, for your prayer. And now, brothers and sisters, is already coming to the end, and we would like to invite our dear Aboriginal President, Dieter and Anna Schmidt, for final remarks. Please, Dieter and Anna.
Yeah, good morning, and thank you, Martha and Christoph and Sister Cho. Thank you very much, and congratulations to all couples we're blessed today, many, many years ago. Yeah, everyone has a story to tell, and it's really beautiful to hear everyone's testimony and story. Yeah, thank you very much. I was just thinking, this situation that Trufala had at that time, very, very, very severe, crucial moment, and he knew that he was protected from the spiritual world and asked the people to come near to him. And I was just thinking for a couple of days about this point, that may Heavenly Parents will protect our brothers and sisters in Middle East, in Lebanon, yes, in Israel, and they can come, and also in the Ukraine, of course, and that they can come together in such a extreme situation and will be protected, at least 12 meter, that really pray and will, yeah, that they are protected in this extreme situation, and that they are still in those countries keeping the place where they're doing the mission. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Actually, you choose very, very good text for today. Really, what an historical time Father God released, and the blessing. I think you were at the blessing preparation workshop in Krakow, right? So that's why probably you came late. So don't worry. And it's also nice that we can support each other also from me, congratulations to your blessing day. And we as the 2000 couples, we can also celebrate because often we are count together. Yeah, and I was also thinking to Mother's motto, this is the blue dragon, and all negative things will be blown away. So I feel with such a face, even we face this such difficult times now in our region, that the power of God will be stronger. Like it says, the meaning of the 6,000 couples is to send a wave of love. So let's do that and overcome these incredible challenges we have through the wars in Ukraine, Russia, and especially now in the Middle East. Dear brothers and sisters, just at the end, we had an incredible, wonderful workshop with many ministers in Camberg last weekend. I think the ones who were there, we experienced heaven on earth. I have to say it was such a joy to see how our ministers from Germany, mainly they come from Africa, praise and love Heavenly Parent and God, as they say, and of course Jesus and you together. We had such a powerful event, one of the best meetings I ever experienced. And I want to send you this. Maybe you saw some of the videos. I can put in one more. So I really realized we have to really unite with the Christian world, and together we can make an explosion. So please be encouraged to reach out to Christians. This is the time where True Mother really said so many times. So with that together, I really want to send you hope for this week, for this day, and we look much forward to see you again this Wednesday or the next week. And thank you for joining this morning, and especially to you, Martha and Christoph, thank you. And all the best to you, and back to you, Martha.
Thank you very much, Dieter and Anna, for your uplifting words always on the end of our morning devotions. Yeah, dear brothers and sisters, this is the end of our devotion. And we wish you all a really good day and a good week. And for all you, those who have a blessing anniversary today, really wonderful celebrations within your family and our friends, and really have a good time together. And let's give Heavenly Parents really hope for our families. Yeah, thank you so much, and please have a blessed week. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations to everybody.
Thank you, Joe. See you there. It was really
Happy anniversary.
fantastic. Yeah.
Happy anniversary. Bye bye.
Bye. Happy anniversary.
Bye-bye.
See you.
Have a good week. A
Yes.
blessed week.
Yes.
Blessed week.
Happy
And
anniversary.
thank you to our technician, Gregor Frank. You did a great job. We welcome you. Gregor Frank, I don't know if he's somewhere, but he helped.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you so much.
To all of you. Bye. Have a nice week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.